Hello, you guys. Sorry, stupid spam risk call. So now I'm definitely gonna start turning phone call notifications off. That should take care of that little issue now. So, because it stops the recording immediately. So, I'm not gonna read the whole half of the other again. You're just gonna have to watch it with the other one. But this time, this will definitely make me remember to turn it off.
Do you like me?
Yes, I do. Of course not.
What's wrong with you, human?
Shh.
What? A hunter.
Yes.
Aren't you scared of me? I was the one who ate Little Red Riding Hood and her grandma.
Ouch. Of course I'm scared, but Gavin, I'm not.
Then
But if you marry me, then I won't be scared of you anymore. You don't get it? Because the big bad wolf doesn't need his own family. Gavin doesn't know what to say. How should I process this? He throws away his sword and steps towards me. I am faced with an unfamiliar and oppressive scent, and I step back unintentionally until my back is pushed against the wall. Oh, he can push me against that wall, honey. His hand is pressed against the wall as he leans in. We are only a shotgun away from each other.
you're not my family yet.
Yet. Ooh. That's where I want to get to, man. I gulped nervously and kept my courage to stare straight into his watchful eyes. I've talked to many people and found out that they're all just rumors. Rarely anyone has seen you with their own eyes. Those who've seen you only said that you looked terrifying. A child told me that a big bad okami helped her get home when she was lost, even though her parents said it's just nonsense. When Gavin hears this, his expression changes and the tip of his tail curls slightly. Oh, I've been to several villages but never found Little Red Riding Hood and her grandma from the rumors. Have you actually done those things, Gavin? Please just answer me the truth. After I ask my question, Gavin takes a few steps back quietly. A glow flickers in his eyes for a fleeting second before he turns his face away.
Why do you ask?
Well, because we want to help you.
Would you believe me if I said I haven't?
Yeah, of course. Silly. His face stays still, but his drooping tail is gently. I think I've heard that when animals wag their tail, that means they're happy. Right? As if a closely guarded secret is being betrayed by a best friend.
Humans are strange.
I think. I don't know. Well, yes, we are. At the end, he throws me out of the castle unsympathetically and he never answers my calls again. Damn it, Gavin. For the next 10 days or so, I return to the castle every day to see Gavin. Morning. Ohio, Gavin.
Go home.
God damn it. Do you like apple pie? I baked many of them, and everyone who tried it said it's gross. Apple pie? That is disgusting.
Not interested.
Oh. The chains are trailed along as he drags his feet step by step towards the castle. I catch up with him with a basket in my arms. Do you not like apple pie?
Food is all the same.
They are. He replies with a flat tone. I give him a quick glance before turning my gaze behind him. His long tail swings around casually as if he is on a brisk stroll after rain. What about lemon pie? His swinging tail freezes in the air, bristling with shiver, expressing outright rejection. Please stop asking me these questions.
Same.
Ew. Do you not like sour food, Gavin? The shivering tail seems to be losing control. Even its ears are now stiffened up. Oh, my body is going out of control. I see.
Just leave, will you?
No. Come on, just say yes. I'm not even asking you to marry me anymore. Can you at least train me up, right? Please?
You change so quickly.
Yes, we do. That's because you're not as scary as what people really say about you, though. He gives me a deep stare before turning his head away and ignoring me, as always. I am often very grateful for those fluffy ears and tail. They help me to get to know Gavin little by little. He likes apple pie and spicy food, and he hates sour food and wet weather, because leaks are everywhere in this dilapidated castle. Oof, it's not good. I often bribed him with Apple Gavin puts up with me, and he finally says yes. God damn it, woman. Okay, I give up.
Don't come around here on a full moon.
Or else I'm gonna roof you. Gavin is a great teacher, sensei. He sharpens my shotgun skills and even teaches me to use swords. Why don't you break the chains with a sword? Because we can't. Do you not want to leave? There are times when his chains seem to have been gone, but reappear when I try to get him to leave. Oh, it is like a heavy curse. Oh, because of the chains, Gavin can never leave the castle. He also leaves my questions unanswered. I don't want to answer. I often spot him sitting at the top of the castle, gazing to the edge of the sky. Gavin, I'll stop asking about the chains, but what's the iron cell for? The gentle sunset paints a warm golden lining around Gavin, but his iciness and solitude remain unthawed.
If you've already finished with the swords, then do 5 laps around the castle.
Okay.
How can a hunter run even slower than their prey?
Damn. Well. So he can't leave the castle. And we're being trained by him. Hold on. Is the sound too loud? I can't tell. I hope it's not. Right? Da, da, da. Music sounds a little loud. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's okay. Alright. After the first day of training, it snows when I am wiping my weapon. Snow gently drifts down on the ground. The world is brought into tranquility under a silent and tender blessing. Gavin, come out, it's snowing. Upon hearing my cry, Gavin pokes his head out of the 3rd floor window. I beckon him to come out. Look at this beautiful snow. The next thing I know, he leaps down from the 3rd floor and lands perfectly with both feet. Could you not use a less scary way, please?
This was easier.
Yeah, just like jumping from windows. Gavin shakes his head and walks towards me. Then his footsteps suddenly come to a halt. There quietly stands a tiny Shiro blossom in this winter's day, which is swayed at the touch of fallen snowflakes. Gavin crouches down to appreciate the handy little flower, which brings a gentle smile on his face. He lowers his head to search around for more flowers as he walks towards me. Each of his careful footsteps is soft as snow, step by step, warmly settling unto my heart. Ooh. Okay. In the rumors, he is a vicious okami. He devours people and shows no mercy in his bloodthirsty soul. Who would have known that this vicious okami can be so gentle even towards a tiny flower? Tiny flower, okay. No one has ever seen his tender side and cheerful sides, as if they shouldn't exist in him. My heart aches faintly at this thought. I lower my head as the sorrow of bitterness tightens in my throat.
What's wrong?
Should I tell you?
Is it too cold?
No, that's
Too
not
much
it.
training?
No. Aw. Gavin looks lightly distressed and perplexed. So, oops. As to why I'm acting this way, but perhaps I understand just as much as he did.
The apple pie was delicious.
Oh, thank you. Now you like it? Really? Huh? I peek at him and see his furrowed brows and drooping ears. He seems upset.
Yeah,
Aw.
it's delicious.
I think he's trying to cheer us up. wonderful. I was worried you'd be forcing yourself. I put on a smile, pretending everything is fine, and quietly burrow my sorrows beneath the snow. Neither of us speak again. We silently watch the snow as it falls. Everything is pure white, as if we are in an innocent world in the fairy tales.
Let's go back. It's cold.
Of course. But I like to stay for longer. It's the first snow after all. Let's watch it together. The next thing I know, a sudden warmth covers my back. Our backs are against each other. Gavin even leans his head against mine. His flurry tail wraps around my waist. Oh, okay. Pulling me slightly closer to him. I can't see his expression. All I can hear is the winter breeze and some sound of stutter.
This is warmer.
Oh, you can wear me in your tail too. Okay. I open my arms and embrace the fluffiness. Oh, the fur prickles instantly, as if it's never been exposed to the temperature from another person. I bet. Why would anyone want to go near him, right? The tip of the tail wags from side to side for a long while before it softens and affectionately wraps around my arms. Gavin, can I take a nap with your tail in my arms next time? No. Yes, I thought so. I thought he was going to answer with that. It's a full Suki tonight. I heed Gavin's warning, staying at home and watching the castle from afar. Oh my God, what's that noise? Is that why he told me to stay? I'm going to destroy the whole castle. No, I'm just the snowfall grounds heavy. My mind is filled with a lonely figure watching the full moon on his own until I can bear it no longer and run towards the castle. Uh-oh. That's not good. The snow effortlessly infiltrates through the battered walls. Tonight, the castle seems gauntier than ever. On my way to the depths of the castle, a shadow flashes through the corner ahead. Gavin, mate! As I turn the corner, my throat is seized and pressed against the wall. The dark shadow gradually fades away. A wizened face with horrifying purple lips appears in front of me. On the top of his chest hangs an eerie jewelry with distorted patterns, dimly glowing under the pale moonlight. This man looks just like those evil wizards who brew poisons in the fairy tales. He slowly tightens his fingers around my throat and lets out a baffled laugh like he's poking fun at a child. Huh? I've never seen a living person ever since I've been trapped in here all those years ago. My body shivers relentlessly. I only came here to see Gavin, so I didn't bring my shotgun with me. I tried to calm myself down by clenching my teeth. Then you better be careful. Don't take this living person for granted. Huh. What an interesting young lady. People love listening to my jokes in the village. How about you let go of me first, and I'll tell you a few? He narrows his eyes, then immediately tightens his palm. It's a shame that I don't like jokes. Uh-oh. It's getting harder to breathe as he tightens his grip. I clutch and try hard to stop myself from passing out. Why don't you tell me your story? I'm also a great listener. You must have many stories to tell, right? Perhaps I don't look threatening, or perhaps my nonsense is somewhat pleasing to him. He slowly loosens his grip, clears his throat, and starts telling his story. He speaks for a long, long time. He even tells me which pajama he wears in the morning, just as he appeared to be. He is indeed an evil wizard ready to cast his spells. He is trapped and fell into a deep slumber inside this iron cell since decades ago. Till 9 years ago. He woke up and found that he'd regained his power every full moon. And when he was about to leave, Gavin unexpectedly appeared. Oh, he's a thorn on my side. Gavin just appears. He stops me from leaving that castle. Gosh damn it. Gavin discovered his true identity and destroyed his plan, so he has no choice but to be trapped here. From then on, Gavin keeps guarding this place in order to contain him in this prison every full moon. Is that why he can't leave? Oh, that damn Okami-san. Ugh. If it wasn't for him, I'd have left here by now. I've been stuck here for decades, god damn it. What do you want to do? What do you want to do after you leave here? What do I want to do? Oh yeah, I could recommend myself to the king and turn everyone... Oh, I thought it said toys, like actual toys. In the world into his toys. Once I killed that Okami and left this damn place, what can't I do? I'm a wizard. I'm very, very powerful, and the snap of a finger, I could just kill you or turn you into a toy yourself. I stared carefully at this wizard, who became more insane. For all these years, has Gavin been fighting against him alone? I remembered the desolate prison from the first time we met. The curse-like chains on his wrists, the warning about Fullmoon, and the little Red Riding Hood no one's ever seen. My answer seems to become evident in my mind. Angela, what are you doing here? Oh my god, this is bad, this is bad. I turn around. Gavin stands ahead of me at the other end of the snowfall. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Let her go!
Let her go! How dare you grab her? The wizard is clearly not surprised. He raises his bow and then grabs me and uses me as a shield in front of him. Gavin, if you dare, I have your girlfriend in a shield. Gavin, aren't you tired from all these years? I do. Do you think people will be grateful for what you've done? Before they're gonna learn the truth, man.
I don't care what people think.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to be a man who stays true to himself.
That's right. Yes. A man? Have you looked at yourself in the mirror as of late, Gavin? You're a monster. Oh, as he laughs, he deliberately widens his eyes and whispers close to my ears. Don't you think, young lady, he still dreams to be a man? He's just a monster with funny ears. Ugh, how dare you. Gavin's face is inscrutable. He glances at me apathetically. Then he raises his sword and starts to dash toward us. His movements are restricted because of me, and he starts losing after a few battles. I don't want to drag him down. I didn't go through all of those trainings so that I could be his burden today. No. When the wizard has full attention on Gavin, I take out my dagger, fasten to my waist, and stab him with all of my strength. It hurts. You damn human! He didn't expect me to sneak up on him and starts to wave his wand fiercely. I'm waving my wand. I'm gonna make you disappear, young lady. A wave of a heart. Heat hits me from behind. A thick, foul taste goes in my mouth, and I slowly fall forward. Gavin's face is filled with panic. Angela, look out! Abunai! Gavin is in tremble. He softly picks me up, treating me like a broken vase.
Why didn't you listen?
We never listen, you don't know.
Why did you come?
We never listen. 'Cause I didn't want you to be watching the full moon alone in the snow. Oh. I try my best to speak, but nothing comes out from my mouth. His eyes are filled with the reflection of the full moon. In the days, I can vaguely hear the low growls coming from his throat. You mess with my woman. His fingertips grow. What is he holding? Grow longer and pierce through the palm. A crimson glow is formed in his hand, which becomes a heart-shaped crystal. Do you really think you could defeat me, Gavin? How dare you? If you could, you wouldn't have been trapped here all these years with me now.
It's different now.
Yes, we're here, right? What? Are you gonna give up your humanity? Then you'd be neither an okami nor human. You'd be a real monster. You don't get it, Gavin?
I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care what you say. Gavin looks deeply at the girl in his arms. His eyes are filled with a tenderness which had never been seen. He softly brushes her hair on the forehead and leans closer to her ear. He is gentle and unwilling to let go.
I was very lucky. Someone special saved me from falling into the deepest, darkest pit. Whether it was apple or lemon pie, everything you made was delicious.
Okay, now I know he really means it. He really likes the apple pies and lemon pies.
I wanted to take afternoon naps with you on the meadow, and you could use my tail as a pillow.
Can I use your tail as a pillow?
I wanted to be there to hold your hand, not as a hunter or prey, and not only during training.
But as a lover.
Thank you.
What? What are you muttering about now? Gosh damn it. Gavin ignores the wizard's provocation and carefully lays the girl's body onto the side. Then he lifts his face, which is filled with determination. In the next second, the crystal in his hand shatters from his tight grip. What? When I woke up, my wounds are already carefully treated. I stand up with great effort, even though it hurts. I looked around, but... Is he gone? But Gavin is nowhere to be found. Clear traces of brutal and gruesome fights cover the whole scene, as if a gigantic monster had been flinging his claws all over the place. The jewelry on the evil wizard is shattered in pieces, no longer reflecting any moonlight. Did Gavin defeat him? Suddenly, a shadow passes through the window, and I look. An enormous werewolf stands outside, with savage claws on his side and sharp fangs looming over his lips. Even though the full moon is hung on the sky behind him, his gold eyes are brighter than any moon I've ever seen. As soon as our eyes meet, his eyes immediately widen. He panics and takes another peep before running off in embarrassment. Mate! I chase after him in the direction he left. The snow is howling and my wounds are throbbing. I stumble a few times but crawl back up again to run after him. Wait for me, don't go, until I get to the top of the castle where Gavin loves to sit. The rooftop is covered with a blanket of snow. My feet are unsteady. As I stand, one of my feet slips and I start to fall down. The giant werewolf, Okami, instantly rushes forward to grab me, but his claws press onto my wounds, and I can't help but take a cold gasp. His ears twitched sharply, and he immediately leaps back to the other side of the rooftop. He lets out a loud roar as Musi is about to leave. Mate, please. Mate, Gavin, don't. His furry body freezes at the sound of my cry, as if it's frozen by the blizzard. You're Gavin, right? Oh, his tail bristles up and his fur prickle and tremble. I slowly stand up as my body shivers uncontrollably. I try my best to hold up a smile as I step towards him.
Get away from me!
Oh, no. I'm not. His voice is hoarse and rough. The snow grows lighter. Snowflakes are landing on his giant body like a soft and sorrowful embrace. Gavin, it's okay. Don't worry.
Don't look at me.
It's okay. My mind is full of Gavin's face. Before today, I could never imagine him in a fierce fight. His tail would flick when he was glad, and his ears would betray him when he felt embarrassed. His hair was soft, and his hands were warm despite the calluses. Gavin, I finally found out why you're trapped here. You trapped yourself here, didn't you? Oh. Ooh. For all of these years, you fought with that wizard in order to protect the village. Gavin's body stiffens. I raise my voice slowly as I repeat my verdicts. You locked yourself up here in order to protect the others. You didn't want people to come close, so you started the rumor of the Red Riding Hood. Yeah, even though people feared you, hated you, and called you a monster, you still protected them all the way. I slowly approach him. The snow on the corner of my eyes rolled down my cheek. You're totally unqualified to be a big bad wolf.
This is just your theory.
My theories are always right, Gavin. Even though we're stupid sometimes. You can talk to me, please. No matter how many times, I'll listen if you talk to me.
No one will believe in this monster.
Oh, I do. That's right. It doesn't matter. I mean, we believe you. Come on now. Plus, you're not a monster. Let's go back. I'll bring you your favorite apple pie. Gavin turns around slowly. His wounded eyes are filled with snow.
Aren't you scared of me?
No, if we were, we would not be doing this right now. I do.
Then why do you?
We're not. But I want to get to know you, the real you, though. I can't imagine how many times he has been misunderstood and attacked. He filters through cups and cups of what? He goes through agony and agony, but has only found the small droplet of joy. Yet he clings onto this small droplet of joy and silently hardens himself into a sharp sword, standing firm in the abyss. My hand finally reaches his. His claws are sharp and piercingly cold. Did you defeat the wizard? Yes.
Yep. He disappeared.
Good. In fairy tales, the knights and Prince Charming always defeat the evil wizards, and the country is kept safe. And then we live happily ever
I'm not
after.
as great as you think. I've never wanted to change what people think of me.
Oh, come
I'm
on
just
now.
staying true to myself. In my own way.
Okay.
I'm not the Prince Charming in the fairy tales.
Just because you might not be Prince Charming, that doesn't mean anything. You still are. You're not like Prince Charming indeed. His ears twitch, looking slightly hurt. Prince Charming rides on a horse. He always wears a handsome cape and is armed with a gleaming sword. He's always very elegant and handsome. Ugh. Unlike you, who's soft and sorrowful and embarrassed, who has even forsaken their own freedom. Even though you were beaten and bruised, you were still determined to crawl back up from the pit to protect the others. That is amazing. What kind of Prince Charming is that? Your own special kind, sweetheart. His claws shiver and tail droops. His eyes fixate on the ground as if he's waiting for the final judgment. You're a hero, Gavin. I mean, you're an ex-police officer, right? He lifts his head upon hearing of my words, and his amber eyes are full of shock and doubts. Even though you were scarred and wearing filthy clothes, you were always standing at the front of the crowd. Even though you didn't have any honors or phrases, you still protected them in your own way. You protected me. You're the stupidest of heroes. You're also my own hero. Aww. The morning sun slowly rises up. We didn't notice when the snow stopped falling. The first rays of sunrise cast over from the world's ends, illuminating Gavin's perplexed face. You don't need to give up on everything from now on, Gavin. Aww. Aww. Can you give him a hug? With his messy hair and broad froze, tiny dews pass through the corners of his bloodshot eyes. He looks like he doesn't know whether to cry or laugh. Gavin's claws slowly transform back to the hands I once held. He tightly holds me in his arms and buries his face deeply into my shoulder.
How do I have such an incredible girl in my life?
You have no idea. The gentle breeze ruffles his hair, blowing in a delicate scent of flowers. Oh, spring is coming. That is actually true. Spring, I think, is almost here in a few days officially, right? Oh.
I'm not trapped anymore.
Oh, yay. I see.
I heard there's a sea on that side of the hill. I want to check it out.
Can we check it out with you? There seems to be an uneasiness in Gavin's voice. I stare down at the tips of my shoes. Bitterness fills my heart when I think about his soon departure. Angela. At the corner of my eye, I can see his tail suddenly stiffen. I lift my gaze and see him with his ears twitching incontinently with one hand on the back of his neck. He seems to have made his mind up and leans in towards me. My reflection fills his amber eyes.
You know that offer you made when we first met? Is it still valid?
What offer? What?
I can still say yes, right?
Yeah. I forgot what offer we made. Oh, I enjoyed it. This is actually my favorite date out of the two that I read so far. I think Lucian's was nice. I think Victor's was like, what? Like, oh no. Rumor has it that Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother were eaten by a big bad Okami, who was then locked up in the castle on the hill. I came to the castle, and instead I met a wolf Okami-eared young man in the depths of the castle. The young man turned out to be the big bad Okami. Gavin! I turned to go ahead with my original plan. Ugh. With a persistent persuasion, Gavin finally agreed to my plan. The more I spent time with Gavin, oh no, come on. I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that. The more I got to know the hidden side of him. It's full moon tonight. Gavin warned me not to see him on a full moon, but I couldn't bear the thoughts of him being alone in the castle. So to the castle I went, but I never thought I'd meet. Oh, Gavin defeated the wizard, but then found out his long hidden secret. I finally found out where the story of the Red Riding Hood came from and why Gavin been locked up in the castle. That was such a cute story. I really enjoyed it a lot. So nice. I'm sorry. What I want to do? Oh, I thought that was sweet. Now, here comes the interesting part. So before I do end the video, storytelling and book of fairy tales. Okay.
Hey, it's me.
Hey. Hey.
Are you free? Can you come over?
Yeah. The shoot's still going on. I can't get away right now. I can hear a cry at your end. Has something happened?
Yeah.
Struggling to say
colleague
something.
asked me to look after his kid, but...
Uh-huh. They won't stop crying, right?
Yeah.
Aw.
It's been going on for a while now. I've tried lots of things, but none of them seem to work.
Let me come over, see if I could do something. Boy or girl?
Girl, about 4 or 5.
Aw. Let me think. Have you tried cartoons for blocks?
Yeah, but she didn't seem interested.
Did you try singing or a nursery rhyme?
I don't really know any. Have you got an easy one? I could learn it.
Mate, I have an idea. Why don't you tell her a fairy tale? Little girls love them. I bet everybody does.
Sounds promising.
Yeah.
Do you have one in mind?
Well, the Little Match Girl and Little Red Riding Hood are good. You could tell her them both. With the Match Girl? I mean the match from Love Nikki, that suit? Oh my goodness.
Okay, got it.
Wakata. How funny. Not many situations get the better of you. It must be an unusual feeling for a police officer, Gavin.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Thanks for picking up.
Aw. I'm needed. Call you later.
Okay. I'll let you get back to it. See ya.
Aw. Oh, I thought that was sweet. Alright.
Did you get the delivery?
What delivery? It just arrived. What an unexpected surprise. But why a book of fairy tales? Have you got a new hobby, Gavin, that I don't know about? That's into fairy tales? Come on, do tell.
Hardly. I seem to remember you have a fairy tale plushie keychain.
Aww.
I've seen it hanging off your bag many times. I figured you must like that story.
Ah, I see. Actually, I'm not into the story, but I really like the main character, though. Don't you think you like him?
Why do you say that?
Because he's brave and lives by his convictions. He's the embodiment of justice.
Fairy tales are full of characters like that.
He is right, true, but yeah, true, but I like this one in specific. Whenever I'm stressed out and missing you, I can have a quiet chat with him.
What do you say?
Nothing. It's a quiet chat, as if I'd tell you, though.
Okay. Keep your secrets.
Will do.
But if you want to talk to me, just give me a call.
Aw. Normally I would, but what if you're out on a mission?
You could text me. I'll answer, no matter how late it is.
Aw. Okay, I will. So, is your mission over already? Did it go well?
Yeah, it did.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. I was just saying to the plushie, I wasn't sure when you'd get
Don't
back.
bother. Why not tell me instead?
Okay. Huh? I don't get
Open the
it.
window and look outside.
He's
I'm right here.
Oh. I thought that was adorable. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I forget entirely he has dates too. Coming soon. Haha. I forget he has dates too, actually. I think the next one I'm gonna read would be Keto's story. Poor Keto. I only read... Yeah. I read his wedding event. RIP, because I don't remember nothing. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. And again, sorry about the cutoff. Nothing I could do about that. So I'll see you later. Bye.